My last video got really long. I kind of just went off in the different kind of direction that I meant it to be, but that happens. So we'll try to hit this on point, keep it short. Fellowship. Okay. Joy, happiness. Not getting down with what's going on in the world, let yourself, oh God, this is awful, blah, blah, blah. You start feeling like that, and you start feeling lonely or so on and so forth because you're losing fellowship with people. You're not the joy in your life isn't there like it used to be. The happiness in your life's not there like it used to be. You know, but things like that's going on. There's a lot of people that are by themselves for one reason or another. And there's a lot of other people in the world, not just here, but everywhere, that are by themselves also. And I'm talking about people that are in nursing homes and places like that. You know, you just, sometimes you just got to get out. Talk to people. A lot of times people in nursing homes, they don't have a lot of people that come see them, or very often at all, because they're just kind of discarded. We got better things to do. We got more important things to do. Yeah, that's funny. So yeah, there's things and places you can go to help. Go to your church. Find a church if you don't belong to one. I'm sure they have some kind of not necessarily a community center. Maybe they do. Maybe it's a basement. But a lot of times some of the elderly come in because they need some extra fellowship besides just coming to church. Maybe they have a church bus, or they need somebody that's like a shut-in or something that can't get around very well but need a ride to church. We could do that too. Maybe the church has a van or something. You just drive around picking people up that can't drive. Sometimes when you talk to people like that, you find out, well, you know what? They're having a hard time. Hard time getting around. Hard time in life, period. Have a hard time going to the grocery store. Some things that we take for granted as that's nothing. It's a real chore for some people. City would rather give a damn ticket to some elderly person for not mowing their grass than to go, oh, hey, we got a list of churches and volunteers and stuff that'll come and mow your grass. Would you like that list? We'll make a copy of it. We can mail it to you, and you call and see who might come out and help you. But no, we'd just rather write a ticket. Find you. And find you every day. What a crock of shit that is. Let's not get started on that. I shouldn't get started on that. But you understand what I'm saying. There are people out there that'll go and mow someone's lawn. Maybe pick up some damn sticks even for them. after a storm. It's a real chore for some people. They can't get out and do it. Shovel their walk when it snows. I especially got a snowblower. I mean, it's like, well, that was real hard, you know. Especially if you got a little four-wheeler with a plow on the front. I mean, come on, guys, really? You want to play farmer or play construction worker guy in the dirt? Well, hell, go help somebody with your blower and your snow plow thing and stuff. And my God, maybe you feel better about yourself because you're actually helping someone and not just thinking of yourself. And you know, a lot of these old people, you know, oh, you know, here, I'll give you, you know, a few dollars for doing it. It's like, well, you don't have to, you know. Oh, I want to. Well, you just look at it and say, I'll tell you what. You go to church, you put that in your give it to the church, you know, put it in their little offering thing. That's payment enough. Or even if it's a few bucks, give it to the Salvation Army or someone, you know. Because most guys, they won't want to take anything for it. They're not doing it for that. They're doing it to help. Women, same thing. I mean, when I'm saying guys, there's women out there who do the same thing. I mean, I don't know, I have to clarify that all the time, but I can't tell if I don't. So, go out and talk to people. You know, you might have someone right next door to you that's elderly that's like, you know, go over and check on them. You know, make sure they got a place to go for Thanksgiving or Christmas. You know, dinner especially. I mean, you know, there's a lot of them, man. They'd love to just sit there and watch little kids run around and rip open presents. I mean, that probably reminded them of the day when they had their little children and their grandchildren and so forth. You know, make sure you include people. See, this is why we're here. What'd it cost you? You're putting on a big meal anyways for some stuff. It's like, what's another person? Yeah, that's just some extra scraps you would usually feed to the dog. So anyways, just remember that. Remember the fellowship. Including people, not excluding people. Your government wants you to exclude. You got to use your own judgment on this stuff. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. There's people that go out and volunteer their time to serve meals and help people because, you know, places like Salvation Army or some of these houses, you know, I don't know what they call this stuff, you know, women's shelters and things like that. There's people that go and help. It's always nice when you can help. Just like humane societies. You're at the store, especially got a rip bag of dog food that's like half price. Oh, hell, I don't have a dog. Well, no, you don't have a dog, but yeah, you can take it to the Humane Society. They'd love to have it. I know money's getting tighter and things like that, but you know what? You'll feel good about yourself. I mean, let's say, well, you know, a couple cans of dog food or cat food or something like that. Well, you know, it's I don't know, $1, $2, I don't know, a couple bucks. And even though you walk in and put a couple cans down, you know what? If 20 or 30 people did that, that'd make a big difference, wouldn't it? Even a couple cans might make a difference. You gotta think of the animals too. Because a lot of people can't afford these dogs and cats anymore because it costs money. And little dogs running loose here and running loose there because they couldn't take care of it. Not the animal's fault. So remember the shelters. So I'm sure they're getting hit pretty hard too. And the pantries. Just because it's not Christmas time or Thanksgiving time, you should be giving to the pantries, the churches, the places that feed people. A lot of these places, they're very good at what they do. They know how to stretch a buck. They know how to make this money go further and help feed people. It may not sound like a lot, but hell, if you're walking through and you grab a can of soup and throw it in the thing, let's say that store has 200-300 people coming in a day, and each person just grabs something like a can of soup or something, inexpensive. There's thousands of things out there. Can of corn, it doesn't matter. Just throw it in the thing, because a lot of the stores have those things in there. Their cart or whatever they put this thing would be overflowing probably every day. One person, one can. Not your paycheck, but you got to take care of yourself too. But that's doing God's will. That makes you feel good because you're helping. You're not just thinking of yourself. So yeah, there's a lot people can do out there. I haven't even touched the surface. I'm not somebody that gets people on here and this and that stuff or interviews people and such. But you know what? I should find somebody like a pastor or something that knows about this stuff and have them come in here and just talk. Maybe, I'd rather sit over here, and not say nothing. Somebody else do the damn talking. Anyways, my cigar's getting ready to go out, and hopefully this video isn't super long, and you kind of get my gist here. Fellowship, helping others out, bringing joy into your life through helping. There's no greater calling in the world than that. It's one thing, and it helps maybe stabilize your own thoughts and such in your own mind. Maybe you're having anxiety and problems and this and that because, well, maybe you're just thinking of yourself too much. You're not thinking of others. You're not helping others. Maybe it's God's way of saying, hey, come back to my principles. Come back to my teachings. We'll drop her there. You understand what I'm saying. Y'all have a good one.